Well, hi guys, it's that time. It's our Bible Teaching Snippet of the day. The last two snippets that I've done, I've been talking about the book of Job. I want to continue in this because this one book has been misinterpreted, mistaught, and so many people have a disparaging opinion about the nature and the goodness of God. And I want to help any of you who are watching me to lay down all of those crazy teachings that you've sat under. Here's the thing. A lot of people that teach do not want to put the effort into learning and knowing what they're teaching. They just copy off of what somebody else says. They hook on to something that they've heard and they just run with it. Okay. Here's the problem with that. When you trust your own very future, your present, right now, today, opinion of God based on somebody else and what they think and what they teach, you're setting yourself up for not really knowing who God is and His goodness. I know this to be a fact. I've been there. People will say things about God that they do not understand, and then they go and teach that, and then the whole world thinks that we're in a relationship with this mean, angry, wrathful, get even with mankind person, and his name is God. Did you know if that was God's character, He could have just obliterated the whole earth? He could have just, the minute that Adam and Eve sinned in the garden, did you know that He had the power to destroy Adam and Eve, Satan, and just clean it off and start all over? And the reason He didn't, He's very clear in Scripture. He loves us. He loves mankind so much that He will not give up on us. He will never change His purpose. The purpose that He set out for mankind was to be made in His likeness and image, to be like Him, and for Him to rule and reign on this earth. And God's not going to give up on us. Now, we can give up on God, but He's not going to give up on us. And I have been preaching instead of teaching. But I want to teach you something else about the book of Job, because this is so important. Because when you just believe what other people teach and they don't prove it out to you in Scripture, you're setting yourself up for believing the wrong things about the very one that loves you enough to die for you. So I want to talk about how Satan was in the throne room and he's telling God that he's been stalking Job and now he wants to go after Job. Okay, I'm going to pick up here, and this is Satan talking. And he says, Job honors you for good reason. You have put a wall up around him and his family and everything he owns. You have blessed the things that he has done. His flocks and herds are so large they almost cover the entire land. But now, stretch forth your hand and afflict him, destroy him and everything he has, and then you're going to see he will curse you to your face. Okay, so right here I need to stop and tell you, did you notice that God wasn't telling Satan to go after Job? Satan is in the throne room, and my last snippet I told you he had legal rights to be there. But Satan is at the throne room telling God that he wants God to destroy Job. Did you notice God didn't say Satan goes destroy Job? Satan is trying to test God, tempt God, by saying, Job don't care nothing about you. Destroy him and watch him. He'll turn his back on you. Well, God kind of disagrees with this. God tells Satan, now look, this is very important. In the Hebrew, what this says, God says to Satan, everything that Job has is in your hands. Basically, what God just told him is that you have legal rights on the earth. All I can do is bless Job and protect him the best I can. But I don't have an agreement with him. And if you go after him, I can't stop you. But let me warn you, don't you put a finger on him. Now that's what God said right there in that verse. It says everything that Job has is in your hands because you have rulership on the earth because Adam gave that to you. But don't you lay a hand on Job because he is righteous and he is innocent. And you have to play by the rules. And as long as he's innocent, you can't bother him. So anyway, that's my teaching today. And I'm going to just say this. I'm going to keep moving on into Job because there's a few things that I want to glean out of Job, taking it from the original Hebrew so you fully understand this book. And in the future, when someone tells you something that's wrong and it doesn't line up with the character and nature of Jesus, who is the exact image of the Father, you can defend your good Father and Jesus and say, no, you know what? That's really not true. Anyway, God bless you. And we're coming up on Thanksgiving, so I pray peace and joy into every single family of every single person on this earth. And I bless you, and I thank you for watching these snippets. And I'll see you again right here on Facebook. Bye-bye.